Howdy folks, let's take a closer look at Aquaman. Hey kids, it's Aquaman! Outrageous! Any fan of Brave and the Bold will no doubt remember that Aquaman was the standout star of the series, loved even more by some than Batman himself in the show. So really good to get another Aquaman in that style. He actually did appear beardless in one episode, in the Ra's al Ghul episode featuring the Teen Titans. There's an intro featuring the Justice League with a beardless Aquaman, so actually a little poignant for the show and for your toy collection, if you're a Brave and the Bold fan. And he actually is quite a plain figure. He just uses the Aquaman sculpt they had done for the Brave and the Bold Aquaman with a new head sculpt. Of course, they have tooled out the peg holes. The head sculpt is quite a good one, though. A lot of great detail in there, really sets him apart from the other figure. And the other big element that sets him apart from the previous Brave and the Bold Aquaman, let me pull him out for a comparison. Now his color scheme is just a little bit shinier, it's not quite as flat. But he also has a really great paint app detail on his chest. He actually has the scales painted on. You can see there on his arms, on his upper biceps, and on the chest too. And the other previous Aquaman was just plain, just flat, no details painted on. But as you can see, other than that, same thing. Same belt, same fins on the boots. Just different head sculpt. Now here is New 52 Aquaman with the Black Manta figure from the Brave and the Bold line. And as you can see, they go very well together. Black Manta in the series and in the toy line was very traditional looking, so it's good to have a more traditional Aquaman to go with him. The paint is very clean overall, no real slop. Again, not a lot of applications, except for the scales, but what is there is done quite well. The articulation, like all Brave and the Bold figures, very basic. There's a cut at the neck, cuts at the shoulders, joints at the elbows, a cut at the waist, and cuts at the hips.
Now, my one complaint about this Aquaman is that he's a little plain for my taste. As a matter of fact, I feel like they passed up a really good opportunity, much like they did with the upcoming DC Unlimited figure, to make him just a tad more unique by adding his shell necklace that he's wearing in the first story arc of New 52 Justice League.
And that was our close look at Aquaman, New 52 Aquaman, more or less. Aquaman, I really dig. He's a very solid figure. Somewhat plain. I would say maybe the plainest figure in the set, actually.
I would agree.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I think he's a really good, reuse of the sculpt, and he's got some really excellent paint detail. The scales on his chest, and the head sculpt again is very strong. Not quite as strong as Cyborg or Wonder Woman or Green Lantern, but still, it's a really good look. In fact, when I first saw him, I thought maybe he was repainted Bruce Wayne, but no, again, he's a ground-up head sculpt too. So considering that, even though I do like him quite a bit, I think that there is less to bring to the table with Aquaman, so I would give him 3.5 out of 5 stars. I can't knock it. It's not a negative review, but there's probably just one extra thing they could have done to bring it up to 4 stars.
And as I had mentioned earlier in the closer look, I think that maybe the seashell necklace from his first appearance in New 52 really could have helped bring this figure up a notch. But as it stands, I agree with you, it's very plain. Yeah.
If there's one big accessory I miss out of the generally, like Batman doesn't have a batarang, okay? Wonder Woman doesn't have a lasso. I think Aquaman really could use the trident to make him stand out just a little bit more. Again, where he's so plain, just the bug body, essentially. It was just a reuse of the old Aquaman that they did. Just a little something extra. That's all I would have wanted. But again, not bad. I can't complain about what's there, but there was just a little bit of a missed opportunity. So we hope you enjoyed Aquaman. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comment if you'd like to. Till next time, Fanboys Forever. Signing out.
Signing out.